Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. Short a rotation player. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Toronto, they've got Dick. Also Emmanuel quickly out there. Jakob Poeltl out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Agbaji in at the 4 slot. Early on, Greg, the potential landscape of the NBA very much open-ended.
An early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. And so I expect to see them keep the intensity up, so we should be in for a fun one.
Now, here's quickly. Onside, Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And here's Boston. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Here's quickly. And that one is hammered home.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And the dunk by Dick.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Quickly against Holiday. And the layup falls.
You can see the toughness that Holiday plays with. Contact doesn't faze him.
Raptors are gone. 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Back to quickly. Out to the right wing. Here's Agbaji. Guarded by Tatum. Agbaji can't get it to go.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
Stolen by Holiday. And here comes White, leading the fast break, and White slams it in.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Takes the 3. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Boy, that was...
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Celtics lead by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
On the court for the Celtics, we've got Tatum. And it's Tillman in at the 5. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Here's Reed. Pass to Shed. They get the rebound. Mitchell wide open. And again, Toronto no up. Celtics leading by 4. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, "We can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger." Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. Count the basket. Agbaji's got his first points of the night.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Great job by Tatum in close.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, Jason Tatum.
And the nature of big men in the league has evolved, and he's a perfect example of how valuable a guy like this can be on your team. He's had a tremendous stretch of basketball here lately.
Pass to Dick. Quickly looking it over. Unloads from 9. The rebound by Holiday. Celtics leading by 6. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Brown. Basket counts. Brown's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
And he dunks it down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in it.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
They're thinking about the shot.
Hey there, everybody. Jason Tatum has put his stamp on this game, looking so dominant so far. And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
It's different, that's for sure.
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Raptors.
Low assist number.
That'll do it for our show.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Emmanuel quickly out there with Grady Dick. Then there's Pirtle. Then it's Barrett. And it's Abaji in at the 4 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Raptors trail by 11. Richard, when you talk about Jaylen Brown, many Scots felt he'd never be a #1 level option offensively. But he's proven some people wrong.
Kevin, many scouts have been wrong many times. The question has been answered. He wasn't a great shooter when he first came into the league, and his ball handling also needed to improve. But now, both of those are strengths in his game.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Raptors shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Here's quickly. Over Holiday. Jason Tatum grabs the board.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Sinking the tough shot, Jason Tatum.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Abaji. Barrett against Brown. Shot to stop the run. And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now here is Holiday. He's guarded closely. Brown with it. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Richard, he's checked in for Boston. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Pass to Pirtle. Quickly against Holiday. Outside Barrett. Lays it up off the glass. Barrett's got 5.
And pick and roll is huge in today's game. Barrett realizing what to do in those sets.
Here's Tatum. Tatum using his size inside.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And so it's Boston, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their defense has been active and effective. Back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Boston, the small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White, and it's Porzingis in at the center. Here's Holiday. Buries it down low. Holiday's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Boston. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Pass to Abaji. Barrett with the ball. No good on the 3.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Boston.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these 2 teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jason Tatum.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
And the Raptors miss again. And so White will bring it up for Boston. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Holiday against Quickly. Here's Abaji. And just miss after miss right now.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
The three from Tatum sinks the triple.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Six seconds left in the fourth. Mitchell with it. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Jalen. A long season. What do you guys need to do to keep it rolling?
Just keep finding consistent rhythm with each other. Keep playing the game the right way, executing the game plan.
Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Dance.